This is a Storm Team 10 severe weather alert.
And from Storm Team 10, we now continue a tornado warning for northeastern Douglas County, and that is contingent upon what the Weather Service meteorologists have done on their radar equipment to detect a tornado near Tuscola. Now I have the storm path predictor, which is going to give us an idea about what this storm is going to do as it moves toward us. There is the time of arrival. Paris, Illinois at about 8:52, and it's 8:32 right now, and in Marshall at about 8:53. So we have that going on for us, and we also have Pamela Gardner here, and Pamela is going to give us a little bit of information about what we have as far as damage. Pamela, we don't have any injuries, but there has been some damage.
Mostly wind reports. Out of Coles County, there was a wind gust of 60 miles per hour by a trained spotter. That was around 7:25 p.m. Also, I was looking through this, and an emergency manager said a funnel cloud was spotted in Coles County, 1 mile north of Mattoon at 7:15 p.m.
Okay. And we also have had those very strong wind gusts that we have been talking about. And of course, there is the time of arrival. We've updated this here now on the Storm Team Fury, and this can give you a fair idea. These storms are moving actually relatively slowly at about 25 miles per hour. Paris, 8:39, 7:39 your time. Universal at 8:49. West Terre Haute at 8:49. Clinton at 8:51, and Terre Haute at about 8:52. So within about the next 30 minutes or so, we should probably be getting some of this rain moving into Terre Haute and North Terre Haute at 8:53. Pamela.
The winds are just very strong, and out of Vermilion, Illinois, an emergency manager reported 40 train cars blown over.
Wow.
Vermilion, Illinois, around 6:10 p.m. So that was a little bit earlier.
Okay, and that's what happened in Bloomfield the other day, because one of the reasons is that train cars pose a very wide sort of a target for strong wind, and because of that, if the train is empty, if the train cars are empty, and they get hit with a good sustained gust of wind, that's when they have the possibility of actually knocking over these trains. If the train is empty, it's a little bit on the on the top heavy side. So let's check here this storm right there, and we're going to let this pass through. We'll see how tall these storms are that are moving in. Of course, the height of the storm has a lot to do. Ooh, 50,000 feet. 50,000 feet. That's a pretty good storm there. And within a storm of 50,000 feet, you can almost always expect hail. You can certainly expect gusty wind and so on. And so that measures the height of the storm. And that will, of course, have certainly a lot to do with the kind of stormy weather that we get. I'm going to put the storm path predictor back on. We're going to once again update this and let you know how the progression of the storm is going on. Expected to arrive in Paris at 7:39, West Terre Haute at 8:50, and Fairview Park at 8:50, Clinton 8:51, and North Terre Haute at 8:52. Now, it's 8:35 right now here in Terre Haute. We are going to continue to monitor this situation. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in Vermilion County, Indiana, and also Vermilion County, Illinois. At this point, there are no tornado warnings, but there are tornado watches in effect. So what we're going to do is we'll return you for a while here to CBS programming, and as these storms get closer to Terre Haute, we'll really crank up the coverage of this and let you know what's going on, when, and where. But if you live in Edgar County, Clark County, and also in Jasper County, these storms are moving in, and it's already moved into northern Vermilion County, Illinois, or Indiana. We'll be back in just a very short time with the latest and most up-to-date weather information. Stay tuned.